Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Robot Wars Omega Account Mayhem 2020. Oh yes, last time was certainly a heap full of surprises as we saw the second seed, Metal 3, get eliminated by Killer Queen of all robots, a robot that no one expected to do as well as they did, but Killer Queen either way did go into the heat finals, as well as another surprise in King Ramses II, who too took out a tournament favourite in Rewind. Both robots fought, and after a great hard-fought battle, Harry 2 Bob's machine, King Ramses II, won the heat, and they go through to the grand finals. And they will join Hexbug Heroes Subatomic version 3, the third seed, in the grand finals. Now this heat should be a very interesting one, as we have two former Account Mayhem champions. As not only are Razer 1905, the winner of BotsAndMore's Account Mayhem, are here, but so are Dead Slot 142. Winners of Robot Combat Models Account Mayhem. So, let's not hesitate and let's get right into the action. Representing Razer 1905 and seeded number 7, Rapture NG. Right, so here's Rapture NG, brand new robot from, well, it's brand new compared to the old Rapture, has been completely improved, made a lot smaller now. Lower to the ground, a lot more powerful flipper they say, and it's got this triangle at the back to prevent it from getting stuck on their back. And they even have this little mini bot called Corruption right here as well. They were seeded 7 and they were expected to do well in the last one, but they didn't quite, as Subatomic eliminated them in the first round. But they are back again, and hey, they are Account Mayhem winners of BotsAndMore's Account Mayhem, so let's see if they can win a second one. Representing Nicholas Matthews, Bert for the win. Oh, and here's Bert for the win. Veterans of Robot Combat Model series. In fact, this is the 4th robot in the Bert series. Making their fan-made Robot Wars debut in Robot Wars Omega, though, armed with a big, powerful front flipper. The previous Bert robots were decent enough axe robots, but Nicholas Matthews has ditched the axe and gone for the big flipper. And honestly, this is a scary looking robot. Watch out for them as they can pull off a few surprises. And in the corner patrol zone for the CPZs, we have the Drunk, Virus, and the Pusher. That is Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Oh, this should be a good battle right here between, well, 2 flippers, 1 front hinge, the other rear hinge, and already, Rapture NG coming in with a great flip right here. Now, Razer 1905 are Account Mayhem veterans. They've competed in Anderson Dark 32's Account Mayhem, BotsAndMore's Mine and Robot Combat Models, but they're already in the pit, and how unfortunate that was. Oh no, that was incredible. How boring. Bert for the win, they're bored. They're going after the house robots now. Flipping Rhino up and over. Jeez, Bert, stop attacking our house robots. God damn it. I know you're bored of how quick that fight was. Oh, they've got slammed out the arena. Good. Seats. Well, I'm a bit disappointed by that. I thought Rapture were going to do quite well in that fight, but no. 1 flip was all Bert needed and Rapture were in the pit. Well, how disappointing, but it was a good... but at least you did get to see some good flipping power from Bert, and they go through to the Heat semi-finals. Representing Toybot 93, Neon Nightmare, Drum Spinner. Right, here's Neon Nightmare representing Toybot 93, a very big, beefy 4-wheel drive drum spinner. The spinner is all very powerful and they're hoping to get a lot of damage in as well, and they've even got some jazzy neon colours on there as well. A pretty cool looking robot, so we'll see how Neon Nightmare does. Representing Dead Slot 142, Death Strawberry. And here are the winners of Robot Combat Models Account Mayhem, Death Strawberry, representing Dead Slot 142. They are armed with a big powerful flipper right here at the front, probably one of the most powerful flippers in this entire tournament. And they look like a strawberry. They're also veterans of Dead Slot Wars. Got to the heat finals of Dead Slot Wars before being beaten by Royal Pain. But this robot is certainly going to be a Royal Pain for many robots with high ground clearances in the arena. And in the corner patrols for the CPZs, well, Rhino are back here again. but this time he's accompanied with Matilda. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Let's hope this can top the last fight, because that last fight was absolutely terrible. Right. Well, it's already lasted longer than Rapture versus Bert, so that's good, I suppose. Between the deadly drum spinner and the very powerful flipper up. But Neon Nightmare coming with a very good hit with a spinning drum. And again, oh, a massive hit right there onto Death Strawberry. Death Strawberry just about staying in the arena and coming with a huge flip right there. Now, honestly, Neon Nightmare are dark horses. They are a very powerful drum spinner, they are. So you never know, they could do well. And Death Strawberry are already being shredded up by the spinning drum weapon. But they are getting in underneath Neon Nightmare with the flipper and a huge flip. Oh, Neon Nightmare just narrowly avoiding the pit just then, just bouncing back almost, nearly on the edge. And Death Strawberry retaliating back with many good flips and another good hit with the spinning drum. And again, Death Strawberry getting knocked back by the drum weapon. And honestly, this is a pretty good tussle right here in a minute. Very back and forth. Death Strawberry certainly taking a lot of damage from the drum, but Neon Nightmare and certainly getting a lot of airtime before landing in the pits. And well, Death Strawberry got the jackpot, flips Neon Nightmare, and they go down the pit of oblivion. Cease. Well, that was a short fight, but it certainly was a good battle. Both robots getting in many good hits, but in the end, Death Strawberry got Neon Nightmare with the flipper, and they landed square in the pit. They go through to the next round. Representing Chicken Strips Robotics, Standalone. Well, here is Standalone, representing Chicken Strips Robotics, a track-driven pusher. Very good at pushing robots around, this machine is, with a very low-to-the-ground front wedge, which can get right underneath robots, and they even have a self-righting arm, just in case they get flipped up and over. Lots of good speed and push this robot is. Could do well. Representing Glenn McIntosh, Seagull Kill 43. And here's Seagull Kill 43, representing Glenn McIntosh. Should be interesting, as both him and Nicholas Matthews are good friends in real life, so that should be interesting if they both collide. But Seagull Kill 43, veterans of Robot Combat Models account Mayhem, certainly surprised us all, doing way better than we thought, but they're new and improved for this one. With a bigger wingspan and a low wedge at the front to get underneath robots and get them onto the flipper. It may be a joke entrant, but this robot will have the last laugh, as it is a pretty strong machine. And in the corner patrol zone for the CPZ, well, neither of them really did anything in the last fight. So let's bring Matilda and Rhino back here again. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. So far, we've had 2 very quick fights already, but that just shows you just how important the pit is in this new arena. As well, it can end fights incredibly quickly, as we've already seen with, well, Neon Nightmare and Rapture going out very quickly. So will one of these machines go out quickly as well? Well, it should be an interesting fight here, as well. Seagull Kill 43 are a big machine, but Standalone are a very low machine, and getting right in underneath Seagull Kill 43 just then, and the Seagull trying to get in, coming to that front and flipping it onto Standalone, trying to flip them up and over perhaps. It's the chicken versus the seagull, really, I just realised. Chicken Strip Robotics, Seagull Kill 43, and Matilda flipping Seagull Kill 43 just then, but they do use their flipper to self-right. And Matilda flipping them back up and over once again. Now that wingspan can go up like that, just in case if it wants to, well, just in case it doesn't want someone to accidentally go over the pit. But it can also use it to control robots, and they are controlling Standalone currently at the minute quite well, and flipping them up and away right there. And again, coming with another good flip right there. And honestly, this is a pretty good fight at the minute. And Standalone getting flipped up and over. Matilda coming with a good flip right there. But Standalone self-rights. What on earth are you doing out of your corner though, Matilda? Seriously. What on earth were you doing? Standalone coming with a good pushing onto Seagull Kill 43. It may not be the most fast-paced fight, but it certainly is a very good one. Very, very tactical, I think. And a good flip that was by Seagull Kill 43. Getting in underneath Standalone just then. It's also very back and forth with the pusher and, well, the flipper, both getting in underneath each other, both getting in many good attacks. And Standalone coming in with that front wedge once again onto Seagull Kill 43. Seagull Kill 43. It should be Seagull Kill 44, but he refused to call it that. Flipping Standalone up and over once again. And now Standalone again coming in underneath of that low front wedge once again. And are they going to try and use their flip? They're using their Stream Deck as a flipper! Well, that's very ingenious, isn't it? That's probably their secret weapon. And Seagull Kill 43 coming in some more good flips onto Standalone, but Standalone, I feel, are coming back, especially in the later parts of the fight, being more controlled and, well, getting in more good control pushes. Pushing Seagull Kill 43 into the CPZs, and well, now they're both in Rhino's corner, and that is not a place you want to be, either of you. Yes, Rhino slamming them both out the way. Standalone using the Stream Deck to get back down. Seagull Kill 43 trying to get in underneath Standalone once again, flipping him up and over once again, and coming in with another good strong flip. I thought this would be a very quick fight, but it's honestly proven to be, well, a very good battle. Easily the best fight of the episode, although that isn't really saying much. I mean, for starters, it's lasted longer than 2 minutes. And it has gone to the judges, in fact. Oh, I didn't realise that, but it will go to the judges, and honestly, I think the judges are going to have a very tough time deciding this one. The judges at Arena Side have called a 2-to-1 decision for the winner, and representing Chicken Strips Robotics, Standalone! Yeah, that was a brilliant fight. It may not be the most fast-paced, but it was incredibly close. In fact, that was one of the toughest decisions I had to ever decide. But I feel that Standalone just edged it out on damage. I believe Seagull Kill 43 had the more control, but I feel that Standalone were also the more aggressive too. And that's why they get the victory. But Seagull Kill 43, they will get another chance in the Losers Melee. And here is that Losers Melee, and I have to say, it's going to be a very interesting fight. We have 3 robots, I believe, are both all really good robots. So we have Rapture NG, the former Account Mayhem champion, well, current Account Mayhem champions of BotsAndMore's Account Mayhem. Very unlucky to lose out that quickly to Bert for the win. But they do have a good strong flipper, and they're seeded 7, so they're hoping to do well here. Neon Nightmare with the big beefy drum. Big beefy drum. And Seagull Kill 43, who lost out to Standalone on the close judges' decision. All 3 are very good machines. And we might as well throw in 2 machines which we consider as part of the Robot Wars Omega team to be quite good, which are Virus and Growler. So Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Oh, this should be a good tussle right here. And Neon Nightmare already getting flipped up by Seagull Kill 43. Seagull Kill 43 coming in with the good flips already. Rapture coming in meanwhile up behind. The 7 Seeds coming in with a great flip right here. And Seagull Kill 43 are out of the arena already. Oh, that's such a shame. They were a very good machine. But Rapture just flipped them out the arena, and now they got to deal with Neon Nightmare. That's a shame to see Glenn McIntosh go out. They did have a very good battle with Standalone. Neon Nightmare, though, trying to deal with corruption right here at the minute. But a Rapture NG, they don't want to go out in the first round again, like they did in the last Account Mayhem. They want to prove that they are a good machine, and they are a very good frontage flipper. And that was a strong flip, and they sent Neon Nightmare out the arena. And well, it was over in a trice, really, wasn't it? Seats. Well, that was over way quicker than I thought it was, and what a great showing that was by Rapture. The 7 Seeds, I thought Frontage Flipper would struggle to get out the arenas in this arena, but nope. They just got in 2 big flips on both Seagull Kill 43 and Neon Nightmare, sending both Glenn McIntosh and Toybot93 out. Shame to see them both go out. They were both pretty cool machines, but only one can go through from the Losers Melee, and that one was Rapture. And here is the first of our Heat semi-final battles, as Rapture NG will be taking on Standalone. Should be a very good battle, this should be, between a pusher and a front-inch flipper. So let's get right into the action for this Heat semi-final battle. And in the core control zone for the CPZs, well, they didn't really do anything in the last one. So let's chuck the dog another bone, and let's chuck Virus another beer, as they are house robots for this fight. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Well, should be a good battle this should be between Rapture and Standalone, a pusher versus a front hinge flipper. It could go either way. Razer 1905, they have gotten a victory of Rapture. That just proves it is a good machine, and they certainly have improved since the last account Mayhem with that big, powerful front hinge flipper, flipping Standalone up and over. Standalone, they are upended, but they do self-right, and I think the way they want to beat Rapture here is to maybe get them down the pit. But Corruption are going to be there, and they are going to be a very difficult machine to deal with for Standalone, especially due to their low ground clearance, their small size, a strong flipper. It really is a deadly combination for a mini bot, I reckon. And combine that with, well, the big front hinge flipper of Rapture NG, well, it certainly is a very strong combination, and you can see why Rapture is seeded for this. And they're already currently controlling Standalone right here at the minute. Meanwhile, though, Growler coming in for a bit of a doggy nibble right there and onto Rapture, slamming them into the arena wall. And Standalone are in trouble. In comes Corruption, though. Corruption have flipped up and over Growler. Oh, why on earth will you do that? Why on earth did you do that? Rapture, I think I'm going to self-right Growler. It's just a bit of an apology for their little brother's inconvenience, I suppose. Oh, Growler. Okay. I know Corruption flips you over, but I don't pick on the little ones. Pick on someone your own size. Like how Virus is doing. Actually, no, Standalone are not Virus's size. They're currently being grappled right here at the minute, and Virus coming in with some good attacks right here. Standalone, no, do get away. And Rapture coming in with a good flip right there, flipping Standalone up and over. And Virus getting them in their clutches once again, and Chicken Strips Robotics machine, they are very much struggling here at the minute. But they do come with a good ram right there and onto Rapture. Growler, I think, have taught Corruption a lesson. Corruption do come back out, though. And Corruption self-right. But now Standalone are trying to deal with them. And Corruption go down the pit. So, will Rapture join them in the pit, I wonder? Well, Standalone has certainly been very impressive. They are a very good pusher, but Rapture are flipping them back. And this is a very good battle right here. Very good shown by both machines, but I feel that Rapture are by far on top. And in comes Growler coming in with another good slam right there. Rapture coming in for another good flip, and, well, they are certainly being very controlling of Standalone here at the minute. They are a very strong front hinge flipper, though. They can come with some good strong flips. I mean, we did see them chuck Neon Nightmare out of the arena. Oh, for a second I thought they were going to go down the pit, and that would have been a major shock if they went down at this stage. But Standalone, they can still do it. There is still time left in the battle. And look at that, lingering on the edge of the pit. And I think they've done it. Cease. Oh, they've done it. Oh, my word. Mark my words. That is an incredible upset. Rapture have just been pushed down the pit by Standalone. And Standalone have pulled off an immense upset. We've already had tons of upsets already in this. But Rapture, they end up in the pit once again, and Standalone have just beaten Rapture. That is an immense shock, but that's what happens when you linger too close to the pit when there's a Rambot in the arena. Well onto Standalone. Great drive there to send Rapture down the pit, and they go through to the heat final. Well, that was certainly an immense upset. Probably one of the biggest upsets of the tournament so far. Rapture, they were dominating that fight. They were dominating it for so long, but, well, Standalone saw a moment of victory, and they went for it. Got underneath Rapture and pushed them down the pit. What an incredible upset that is. And Standalone, they go through to the heat finals. But who will they meet? As we're going to have a fight between two big flippers in Burt for the win and Death Strawberry. Nicholas Matthews and Deadslot 142's machines are two of the most feared flippers in the arena, but one of them will crash out here. And overseeing this fight is Matilda and Virus, who are two feared machines in their own right. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Oh, this should be a very good battle of the flippers. This should be between two massively powerful flippers right here. And will we have another upset here? Well, honestly, I could see either robot winning this heat now. I think whoever wins this fight is probably going to go on to win the heat. And Bert for the win, kind of a good flip, and flipping Death Strawberry up and over. Probably two of the best flippers. Robot Combat Models account Mayhem winners, Death Strawberry, and, well, Bert for the win, who are the new and improved robot in the Bert series. And it certainly is a lot better than the other Bert machines. They were decent axes, but this is a brilliant flipper. Coming with many good strong flips right here and onto Death Strawberry. And Death Strawberry, at the moment, seems to be struggling right now. And Bert for the win, coming with a great flip right there onto Death Strawberry. Death Strawberry is certainly struggling right here in a minute, but they do self right just then. And Bert coming with another good strong flip. And now Death Strawberry coming with a good flip of their own. This is a brilliant battle right here in a minute. Two massive flippers fighting it out. I think it's going to come down to either when one of these robots runs out of CO2 or when one goes flying out the arena. And that was a good strong flip right there by Death Strawberry, but Bert for the win retaliated with a good flip of their own. And, well, Death Strawberry are upended, but they do self-right. And Bert for the win! Coming in with another flip! And Death Strawberry land in the pits once, and land in the pit. And Bert for the win. They seem to be getting lucky with the pit, but they'll take whatever luck they get, as the Death Strawberry and the Robot Combat Models account Mayhem winners are done for. Cease. Well, that was another short but sweet fight that ended up with a robot being flipped into the pit once again. Death Strawberry, such a shame to see them go out. They're such a good flipper. We never really got to... I don't think we got to see too much of them, unfortunately, but Bert for the win are the winners, flipping Death Strawberry in the pit, and they'll go through to the heat finals. And here is the heat final, and what an interesting fight it's going to be. If there's one thing that we've learned from this heat, is that you should be aware of the pit. So many robots going down the pit here, like Rapture and Neil Nightmare both landing in the pit, Rapture being pushed in after dominating a fight, and Death Strawberry, the Robot Combat Models account Mayhem winners, landing in the... Well, one of the favourites of the tournament, landing in the pit after Bert for the win flipped them in there. It's even been full of surprises. Two former account Mayhem winners in Dead Slot and Razer 1905 have both been eliminated by both of these machines, Standalone and Bert for the win. And you can't get any more different with these machines. So, let's just jump right into this fight for this heat final. And the core patrols for the CPZs, we have Matilda and Virus once again. So, Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Well, this should be a very good heat final, and you can't get any more different with these machines. We have the monster that is Bert for the win, representing Nicholas Matthews on with a huge flipper. And we have Chicken Strips Robotics Standalone, who I highly doubt anyone expected them to get this far, but they've proven that Rambots do have a place in this arena, and this just shows how Rambots are at more of an advantage in this arena. Well, pushing Rapture for the win, Rapture NG down the pit at the last moment. So how will they do against Bert? Well, Bert are currently being pushed by Standalone, but Standalone getting flipped away by the huge flipper. And in comes Virus coming with a good lift right here, lifting Standalone up. Oh, they suffered a bit of damage to their lifting parts. That's always good and all, I suppose. But Bert are coming in with another good strong flip right here and on to Standalone. Standalone being flipped up and over. Their Street Makers came off. I don't believe it. Their Street Makers came off. Oh, and that means they have no way of self-righting. Fortunately, they are an invertible machine. The Street Maker's just there just so they can use the wedge at all times, even when flipped. And they can get into a position where they can use the wedge. And they are wedging Bert for the win right here in a minute. Certainly getting in underneath them with the wedge. And are they going to try and push Bert down the pit? Well, I think what happened was that they landed on their Stream X so violently, it came off. And, well, I haven't really seen that happen before. Virus lifting Standalone up. And Bert coming with another good flip. And Standalone being flipped up and over. Another huge flip. And Bert have certainly impressed us far, taking down, well, two very good machines to get this far. Rapture NG and Death Strawberry. Two former account Mayhem winners. And they've taken out Standalone as well. Getting another flip into the pit. Well, they seem to be getting lucky with the pit. But as I said, they'll take the luck that they can get. And Bert for the win come out on top once again. Cease. Well, another brilliant fight It's so good to see a Rambot do so well in the arena, but Standalone's impressive fairy tale run comes to an end as Bert for the win got them with the flipper. As soon as the Shremek was gone, the fight was pretty much over. Bert for the win, flipped them around, and eventually flipped them down the pit. And they will join Hexbug Heroes and Harry 2 Bob in the grand final. And oh boy, this machine looks scary. But we'll see you next time for Heat D, where we'll mark the midway point for the Heat, where we'll be seeing the return of the scary Scrapper. Stay tuned for that.